Hey guys, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for joining us. Today is Friday, January 15th, and I am super excited and thankful to report that late last night I got approval for all home health care things, for my treatments, Remicade and saline. So we're hopefully going to be getting back on track a little bit, and I'm really excited about that. I'm super thankful, like I said. Last night though, even after I got approval, I was still on the phone, I think till like 7 or 8 p.m. It was a really late night. Again, that's always really hard because it's just really draining to do so many phone calls. But nevertheless, we got supplies. They showed up at my door today. And I've never been, I don't think, so relieved and happy to see supplies. Well, I think maybe one other time, like when I started TPN, I was like this excited. But other than that, I don't think I've ever been this level of excited for medical stuff, you know? But it's a relief to know that I'm going to be able to get back on track with treatments, and then some of my symptoms are going to get under control again. So I definitely look forward to that. I've been, as you guys know, just dealing with a lot of extra symptoms and things that I didn't need to be dealing with because of being late for Remicade and from missing a ton of saline. I've been trying to like sip on some like oral banana bags, but nothing replaces saline. If it did, obviously I wouldn't be on the treatment. But yeah, I had 2 appointments, which I know I said I was going to like do an update on like in this video. The neurology though, we didn't really, I guess really honestly in both of them, I don't feel like we accomplished that much. A lot of the neurological stuff I am going to do a separate video about. But the one thing is, he did say that is where my weight gain is coming from, is the medication that he had me on. So we are going to be switching that med. That's why I have like now basically a triple moon face, I feel like. And I did put on 10 to 15 pounds in like a couple of weeks, which is really rapid and it's really unhealthy. I was eating like a little bit more, but not like drastically more, and it's not consistent. So that's how I knew that something was up, and I said something to my endocrinologist originally. I was thinking it was like adrenal gland related. And he was like, you know what, I think it's actually the medication that neurology has you on. And sure enough, when I asked him, he was like, ooh, oops, forgot to tell you that. And I was like, seriously, like I need this information, I'm sorry. But so I'm not willing to stay on the medicine. I mean, it would be more okay if I was, you know, underweight. Definitely not underweight at the moment, and even if I were underweight, this is a medication. He was telling me that if I were to stay on it, that I would continue to rapidly gain weight. So even if you're underweight, you will eventually hit the point that, you know, it's just too much on the body. You know, eventually you will get to be overweight. So to avoid that problem, we are switching medications, and I will get more into that in my neurology update video, because there's a lot of neurology stuff going on, but there's no clear answer. There's no like clear diagnosis at this point. So yeah, I'm just going to be like letting you guys know like what was seen like on the EMG, and then like some other stuff that he said. And I still have like, guys, so much to do. I still need to talk to like the geneticist office, because I never heard from them. I also need to find that allergist. Oh my gosh, I still need to go to a seizure center. And I don't even remember at this point what else, but I know that there's a lot. And I have like different case managers and stuff who are supposed to be helping. Hopefully they end up being helpful. Time will tell. Yeah, so outside of like the health stuff, today I'm just trying to take an easy, I'm trying to like be a lot more intentional with my time and like what I'm doing and with taking breaks, because things like get overwhelming, as I've shared before, a lot quicker than they used to, with, you know, missing the adrenal gland and just like with being so sick. So I'm trying to like space things out better, and I am just trying to be more intentional just in general, like with my health, with my relationship with Christ, with my family, with just relationships in general. I am going to be doing some sort of video like on different ways that I am being intentional. So that is, and I wasn't planning on really sharing it, but this kind of fits now that I'm using the word so much. That is my word of the year. Over the fall, I kind of felt like it was like stalking me a little bit. Every time I went to go do something, the word intentional would pop up. So it'd be like doing a Bible study, which was called Matchless. It came up. All right, no big deal. Then it came up in the 40 Days study, which was another Bible study I was doing. It's like, okay, a little bit strange. Then after that, it showed up in a bunch of different podcasts, which were by different people. Side note. And then it was like in different sermons, and then it was like somewhere else. And so I was just, you know, praying about like a word of the year. This is only my 3rd year picking a word of the year. This year I actually did pick a verse of the year. Usually I just pick a word, and then I've been like doing multiple verses. So like the first year I did hope, and then like January was like a certain verse on hope, and then February was a different one. This year I have a word of the year and I have a verse of the year. So I feel super accomplished with that. If you choose a word of the year, let me know in the comments, because I would love to hear it. If you have a verse or a quote or anything else, you know, of the year to help like motivate you for the year and for you like to focus on, let me know in the comments. And I know like some people just say, you know, it's like a positive word too to like hold on to. And I just really feel like for me, the word intentional just really seems to fit, and it's, you know, what I need right now. And I feel like that's how I felt last year with my words, because I had multiple. And they really fit, you know, with the year, and it was really helpful. So I actually like to put it in my bullet journal, which I can show you quick because my bullet journal is right here. You all know I love it, like within reach. So this is kind of like my January cover page. So I'll read you so it says like just January, and then it says in the top left, with God and Google, we're unstoppable. And then I have just the word intentional. And then my verses are Ephesians 5:15-16. So be very careful how you live, not being like those with no understanding, but live honorably with true wisdom. For we are living in evil times. Take full advantage of every day as you spend your life for His purpose. So I just really loved those verses, and I felt like they fit excellent. So yeah, I am going to be talking a little bit more in different vlogs. I'm thinking of like how I'm setting up things to be more intentional. And I feel like when you are really intentional and, you know, like kind of organizing stuff and doing all that good stuff, it does make it, at least for me, a lot less stressful. And it makes, you know, days when I can't really do much, it makes it a lot easier. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button down below, and we'll see you soon. Bye!